Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about 7 reasons why cars break down. In this video, I will be going over 7 specific reasons why a car is likely to break down. There are many, probably hundreds of reasons why a car can not start and not continue to run, but these are probably the top 7 reasons. Let's get right into it. Number 1 is a bad battery. Now your car needs battery power to start everything up, okay? The starter motor and the engine requires battery power to start up. And then all of the electrical components of the car also require and use battery power. Over time, your battery will drain just like every other battery in this world. And basically, if it has a bad battery, it won't start, it will break down. Number 2 is not doing routine maintenance. You need to do oil changes on your car, you need to do inspections, you need to change the brakes, you need to flush the fluids, top up the fluids. There's so many things that you have to do. With certain things, if you don't do the routine maintenance, your car will break down. For instance, if you don't change your oil, your car will continue to burn through most of the oil, and the oil will get less and less viscous. It'll be thicker, and eventually your cylinders, your pistons will not be able to move. So your car will break down. So you got to do your routine maintenance. It's as simple as that. Number 3, putting the wrong fuel in the car. This is actually a very common thing. A lot of people that drive diesel vehicles put regular gasoline, and a lot of people that drive gasoline vehicles put diesel in their car, and it happens. And you might get lucky enough where your car will run for just a little bit, depending on how much you put in there. But if you filled your tank with the wrong fuel, your car is probably not going to run, or will not run properly. So you're going to have to, and it's pretty expensive, get your whole fuel tank flushed out, and then you're going to have to fill it up with new fuel, but the right kind this time, obviously. Number 4 is a bad alternator. Your alternator essentially charges up the car's battery. So the accessories in the car end up draining the battery, and your alternator takes the spinning of the engine and it uses that to create an electrical charge to charge the battery. If your alternator is bad or it's not working properly, well then your car's battery will not get charged and it's not going to run. It'll break down. Number 5 is a bad starter motor. The starter motor is the thing that actually starts the engine. And you can have a great alternator, you can have a great battery, you can have a great conditioned engine, but if your starter goes, then your engine will not start. It's as simple as that. It will not start spinning. This happened to me in my previous car, and unfortunately you will likely get left stranded when your starter motor doesn't start, but it's pretty easy to diagnose a problem with the starter motor. So if your starter motor doesn't work properly, then your car will break down. Number 6, a bad fuel pump. Now, a car needs a spark, it needs air, and it needs fuel to create the combustion that is required to make the engine move and revolve, okay? Because it's revolutions per minute, your RPMs, when you're actually driving the car. If you have a bad fuel pump, whether it's clogged or it's just not working properly, your fuel pump will be unable to send the fuel to the engine, which will result in the car not starting or not continuing to run. So with that being said, if your fuel pump is not working properly, your car will break down. Last but not least is number 7, which is a clogged engine air filter. Now, your engine air filter, like I said, engines need air, they need gasoline, they need a spark, and they need fuel to run. I don't think I mentioned air the last time, but they need air to create that combustion. And they get air through your air filter, through sucking the air out of the environment through your air filter to make sure that you don't get any leaves or anything, any contaminants into the engine. If your air filter is clogged, then your engine will not be able to get as much air as it needs, and therefore it will not run. It will not start, it will not continue running, it'll die out at red lights when it's idling, it'll just break down. It's as simple as that. And that's it. Those are 7 reasons why cars break down. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.